The ever-changing industry transforms the world, and its many segments are connected, creating a network that feeds the economies, bringing benefits to society and more quality of life for all individuals. The economy can be divided into several sectors, such as energy, agriculture, transport, construction, home appliances. In all these sectors, there are metallic components made of cast iron or steel. But do you know what these day-to-day components have in common? All use silicon carbide in their production process. In the foundry industry, the vast majority of parts produced are cast iron alloys. These alloys are a blend of the ferrocarbon silicon chemical elements. The silicon carbide is used to add silicon and carbide to the cast iron alloy, in addition to providing increased nucleation. The higher the nucleation of the metal, the better the final quality of the cast iron, resulting in a higher mechanical resistance. And the silicon carbide naturally increases the nucleation of the cast iron when compared to other materials, leading to an increase in the number of nodules in nodular cast irons, or an increase in the number of eutectic cells in gray cast iron. There are other materials that can provide silicon and carbide to cast iron. However, these materials have levels of impurities that are also incorporated into the metal and can generate defects in the final product. However, the level of SIKA impurities is much lower in relation to these products, minimizing cast iron alloy defects. Gobain, SIKA offer a variety of products that suit the foundry industry. For cupola furnaces, Gobain offers silicon carbide in the form of briquette, and for induction furnace, supplies the granulated silicon carbide. In the steel industry, in integrated mills, the steel is produced from the iron ore, and the silicon carbide is used in an LD furnace, where the conversion of the pig iron into steel takes place. In the furnace LD, the silicon carbide is added as thermal input in the process, meaning when the liquid metal is below the expected temperature, the silicon carbide is added, and by means of chemical reactions, the temperature of the metal increases. The silicon carbide provides the best cost-benefit and lower lime consumption for the same basicity of slag. In semi-integrated steel mills, steel is produced from scrap steel. This scrap is melted in an electric arc furnace and then transferred to a pan oven where the chemical composition of the steel will be adjusted. The silicon carbide is used in the transfer step between the furnaces in order to remove the oxygen from the steel. For some applications, the oxygen in the steel may weaken the final product. In the pan oven, the silicon carbide is added to an alloying element to incorporate silicon and carbide into the liquid metal. The use of silicon carbide in steel, compared with iron silicon, graphite, or coke, is much more advantageous. Its level of impurities is much lower in relation to its competitors, especially in the elements hydrogen, nitrogen, and aluminum, which can lead to porosity or inclusions that weaken the final product. Gobain always strives for excellence in its products and services in order to meet the high demands of its clients. It has ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and OHSAS 18001 certifications, and with the help of its research centers, it focuses on co-development. Through its brand SIKA, Gobain is proud to produce a raw material so important for the most diverse industries. It is Gobain once again bringing innovative solutions to the markets it operates.